Hello and welcome to Business Reporter's Best of British campaign. The diamond and jewellery trade have always relied on trusted relationships among suppliers and buyers. But trust, security require hundreds of hours of admin relationship and inventory management. Instead of delivering outstanding services, they must deal with paperwork. Can the processes be efficient? Let's hear the answers from Nivoda's experts Jesse Young and Dave Sutton. Dave, let's start off by asking retailers and jewellers what they really want. What would they say?
What we hear them say is that they want to spend their time with the product, with the customer, making sure they're delivering a beautiful engagement ring, for example, in an amazing customer experience. I mean, we're talking about selling something that represents eternal love. So this is probably the most important purchase that somebody goes through in their life.
So tell us more about that paint, because it's clearly not happening the way they want it to happen. So what is going wrong?
For a lot of retailers, there is an incongruence of process that comes with running a fragmented global supply chain. Thinking there must be more to life, and even as I do this, I don't seem to be even doing it that well. I'm so prone to error. I don't know who to trust. I mean, you had an amazing story about when you were running Taylor & Hart and your very first pricing purchase, right? You went through, how many suppliers was it?
451 is how many we bought from in a single year. You know, so I had a business, taylorandhart.com, that I co-founded with a high school buddy, and it was really around how I would showcase all of the inventory that I possibly could, so that I would be able to attract customers and make enough margin to be able to cover my advertising cost to be able to grow the company. And that was great. We integrated a lot of manufacturers and we were bringing in business and we were winning sales, but it would send me to buy from a different manufacturer every time. And the cost of international shipping, international bank transfer fees, the work related to doing it, the fact that they didn't know who I was and didn't trust me, they had to wait till the money that I transferred to clear in their account before I could then book a shipment. That I just thought, this needs to be as easy as add to cart and check out. Mm-hmm.
So there's clearly a problem here. There's a disconnect between what retailers are looking for and what they're actually getting. Mm-hmm. So what does the solution look like? How do we overcome that?
It's the efficiency of taking all the world's diamond gemstone supply and listing it in a single marketplace so that you can more effectively and efficiently better buy diamonds and ultimately sell more diamonds.
So we become the one company that any retailer needs to know, needs to trust, and need to go to shop. And we do that by focusing on three parts of the business: marketplace, capital, and SaaS. One is the marketplace, where we have all of the products that we possibly need for the customer. We started with natural diamonds, we added lab-grown diamonds, we added star and melee, we added colored gemstones, so sapphires, rubies, and emeralds, and all of these are the center gem of the engagement ring. So the next product categories that we're adding are the engagement rings, wedding bands, but also tennis bracelets, studs, pendants, chain, everything that a retailer possibly needs to best serve their customers within the marketplace. And the three important parts of that is to have the widest selection possible, the best prices on the goods, and the fastest delivery. The next aspect is our Nivoda Capital, where we provide liquidity to the market. So 30 and 60-day payment terms for our customers. And then the third is what we call our SaaS, software as a service. So this is for them to be able to run their businesses on the software that we built. That provides them diamond and gemstone and jewelry feeds to their website so they can showcase goods online. To be able to provide an in-store virtual sales experience through the Nivoda showroom, where they can add their own branding, own markup, and sell our 2 million diamonds as their own in store. And the magic is from all of these things coming together and being a business in a box to help our retailers convert more customers, more visitors into customers, and to make more margin while having fun doing that.
So how many diamonds are we talking about?
On the platform, our retailers can find more than 2 million diamonds available.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you're trying to digitize the whole industry.
I think there is a clear need for digitalization across the industry, sure. But I also think that because it's such an important and highly emotional purchase, there's a need for in-person sales as well.
We're not taking a really fancy tech solution and jamming it onto a business. You might be a brick and mortar retailer who is intimidated, frankly, by what it means to meet a consumer online. Similarly, you might be an online retailer who doesn't know where and how to position your brick and mortar or physical store. And what we do is we collapse those boundaries.
So we actually see it not just an online business model and a brick and mortar business model anymore, but these two are becoming one. And this is what we'll see the industry move towards as a whole. And this is running what we call a connected journey. So being able to meet the end consumer where they are and how they want to be met.
So what you're saying is really quite a bold statement. We're talking about trust on a huge scale. We're talking about all of these different suppliers, all these different diamonds. I mean, how do you actually do that?
We're the principal in the transaction, which means that we take and treat the stones as if they were our own. So what does that mean? Well, when a retailer orders a stone or selects one from our marketplace, we take possession of that stone actually in India, and we will examine it. We undergo a quality control. We check it actually. So is it BGM, brown, green, or milky? We check the clarity. We check it against its certification. And we're not just doing those standard checks either. We're also running it through a synthetic diamond screener to make sure that it is not a lab grown, or perhaps that it is in fact a lab grown if that's what you've requested. And then we also have a part on our marketplace where you can make your own requests for us to do certain quality checks.
It seems to me that there's many others might have seen this as a problem and come up with a solution. Are you saying you're the only company who've overcome this problem?
Yeah, I think we are. I think we are because it's not just about a marketplace that gives access to supply. It's fundamentally about scaling trust. You shouldn't have to choose between the benefits of doing business with one person in your neighborhood that you've always interacted with to source your diamonds, and the efficiency and benefits of scale of being able to access all the world's supply, but not knowing where it's coming from. And with us, you get both. And you get both because instead of having to have relationships with 451 different suppliers, you have one relationship with us, and we take care of everything on the back end.
Our retailers want to stand out, and they want to stand out through the quality of their product, the quality of their service, and the beauty of their branding and jewelry design, right? And we are here to give them more time to be able to focus on those things, be unique, and stand out in the market.
Dave Sutton, Jesse Young from Nivoda, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.